Hello.
Hey, Tirza, how are you?
I'm good. How are you?
Good.
Busy,
Awesome.
busy.
Yeah. So, what you'll need today is a broomstick for the good mornings
Okay.
and like a dumbbell or a weight for you to do the kettlebell swings.
Okay. Do you have other people signed up on this one?
Yeah, there should be other people joining.
And they're BJJ athletes, though, huh?
Yeah. Usually we start like 5 minutes after just to wait for everybody to join and
Okay,
get
good.
started. Oh, I was gonna wear a headset today. Can you hear me okay, or is my audio kind of?
I can hear okay, but if you think that might work better for you.
Have a Bluetooth headset?
I just needed some routine in my life, and I figured BJJ athletes would know what to do to work out.
Yeah, we know what to do for sure.
I figured core would be really important in your guys' sports. So even if I don't do jujitsu, I figured your fitness class would still be something that, would be beneficial, hopefully.
Yeah, no, absolutely. So this is a fitness class. We talk about jujitsu in the beginning a little bit, so you might feel a little bit lost in some of the conversation at the
That's,
beginning,
yeah.
but the workout is just a normal fitness workout
Okay.
that will improve your strength and conditioning.
Perfect. That's why I'm here then.
Yeah, yeah. So you should be able to get a lot out of it. We're actually going to do the same workout we did last week. So this one is a doozy. You're going to sweat a lot. Um, and I encourage you to do only as much as your body allows.
Okay.
So if you're feeling tired and if you feel you need to do a modification, feel free to do that.
Okay, great. Does
And
that does that interfere when I turn it up really loud like that when you're
nope.
talking? Okay.
Can you hear me better with the headset that I have on right now?
I think so, yeah. Probably. How do you feel about people playing music, or should I mute myself during the class? I should just mute.
No, I encourage you to play music when we get our workout going. So most typically everybody mutes themselves once we get our workout going.
Okay, cool.
And then people will they may or may not have music on in the background, but yeah.
Okay, cool. Perfect. I'll grab the broom. Do people normally wear no shoes?
Typically no shoes, yes.
But I thought. I figured so. I figured I'd sign on early. That way, if you were on, I could just be like, okay, what do I do,
Yeah. Hey, Kathy, how are you? Welcome. Welcome to the class.
Yes, it's hard. It's hard. Mondays are hard for me. Sometimes I
Yeah,
can't.
Monday.
And also, my partner has a class at the same time, so
oh,
her kind of do her class, but then we're gonna do it both at the same time.
yeah.
That's behind me. You just don't pay attention to her.
Okay, no worries, no worries. Today you will need a heavy object and like a stick, like a broomstick. So actually, let me turn my camera around so you guys can see my equipment for the day. So we have these kettlebells here. You only need one, but just as whatever the weight that works for you, and like some sort of bar or broomstick. Hello, Jennifer. Welcome, welcome. Oh, let me turn my camera around. So I'm not sure if you have heard me, but I was saying that you, for today's class's equipment, we will have like a heavy object, be it a dumbbell or a kettlebell, something that you can swing, and like a broomstick.
Broomstick.
And if you don't have that, don't worry. I will show you the workout. Jackie's joining us. What's up, girl? Hey. So we're gonna do same workout we did last week. So you'll need your heavy object for swinging and a broomstick. And everybody, oops, what did I do? I have to figure out how to go back. So most everybody here is new to the class. We'll get started at 6:05 just to let the stragglers join us. What's up, Michelle? How are you? Welcome. So you weren't able to make last week's class, correct?
Correct. Sorry about that.
Oh, no, it's okay, because we're going to do last week's class today. So everybody who did last week's class is going to get a twofer. Most everybody here is new. They haven't been, or I haven't seen them for a while, so it'll be the first time for them, except for Jackie. Jackie's done this one already. So you will need, I'm just turning my camera around. Let me see the waiting room and admit. So, and Sarah's did the workout too. And Amy did the workout last week as well. So just making sure there's nobody else. Okay. So is my camera turned around? Okay. So equipment we'll need is a heavy object for swinging, a dumbbell, kettlebell, a bag, anything heavy for swinging, and like some sort of stick. It could be a broomstick. And if you don't have any of these objects, don't worry. I will show you how to do a bodyweight version of these these exercises today. So we'll give it 2 more minutes. We're gonna chat for a bit and just kind of quickly rehash Saturday's class, my lecture class on jujitsu, which was for guillotine chokes. Ooh, Cha's joining us. So, and then I just do a little, so wait for Cha to get all the way fully on. So Cha, can you hear me? Not yet.
Yep.
She's not ready yet. Oh, you can hear me? Okay, cool. So let me turn my camera around so you can see my equipment for today. You just need a heavy object for swinging and a broomstick or any type of stick. And if you don't have any of these equipment items, don't worry. I will demonstrate body weight exercises for each. So I'll give you a few minutes to get started. And can everybody hear me okay? I have a headset on so that when I'm doing exercises, you guys can hear me if I'm moving around or far away from the camera. Awesome. Cool. Thanks, Sarah. Cool. Awesome. We got a big class today. You know what? I'm gonna join twice. Nah, forget it. Too much. So, all right. So make sure everybody is here. Perfect. All right. So Saturday we went over guillotine chokes. It was a really great class. There was 2 people who joined, but they were new. And we broke down a lot of concepts on the guillotine choke itself, so far as exactly how you're supposed to finish the choke and setups entries and also things that you need to be mindful of if people are going to try to escape. So Sarah, this class was for you. And I want to ask you again, what were the difficult things that you have with the guillotine choke? Oh, you're on mute if you're talking. Sarah, you're muted. Oh, there you go.
The finishing the choke.
Okay. And so when you are trying to finish the choke, is it just the squeeze? Exactly where are you when you're trying to finish the choke?
I think that it might be more positional, but yeah, it could be the squeeze too.
Okay, positional, perfect. So that helps me pinpoint like the exact how to exactly solve your problem. A lot of people, when they do try to finish the guillotine choke, they try to apply the finish once their body has hit the ground. I'm going to do this class. I'm going to focus on guillotines for the rest of the month. So if you guys want more details on how to finish that choke, feel free to join me on Saturdays at 12, and I'm going to go over it again. But essentially, the finish is how effective your finish is going to all be in the setup. So if I have Barry here, and how typically, how are you setting up the choke, Sarah? Do you set it up when people are kind of like on all fours in this position?
Yes, or they're sitting up from a guard, maybe sitting up from a half guard. Or yes, they're on all fours. I attack it, yeah, after a snap down maybe.
Perfect. So that lead up into the snap down. When you're setting up the guillotine choke from the all fours position, it's really important that you snap their head down to the point where you're bouncing their head off the mat like a basketball, where they have to react up. They're reacting almost all the way up, and that's when you snap them up. So if I use Barry as an example, and I snap his head down to the ground, and I'm constantly snapping, he's going to base up and pop up. That's when I'll apply the choke from this position. A lot of people want to try and apply it once you're already down, and this is what is going to make the choke not as tight as you want it to be. And you're going to end up trying to muscle it and burn yourself out. So I'm going to release some videos this week on some of the drilling that I did with my friend Marcos on finishing the guillotine choke. So you guys can kind of study it more, and I'll put it out in the group. But one thing that you want to be mindful of is how are you setting up the choke? When are you actually trying to finish it? Are you trying to finish the choke when your butt's already hit the ground? Or are you finishing the choke as you've got the person up here? You snapped them down and then you're snapping them up, and then you should be finishing the choke from up top as you're coming down. They should be choking as their head's coming down. If you're already in the guillotine position and now you're trying to tighten the choke is loose. You're late. Most likely their head's going to be slipping out, and they're going to be able to maneuver in order to step over you and either mount you, get into side control. These are things you don't want. So we'll be going over the guillotine, like I said, the guillotine choke all month long. We're going to be working on setups this next Saturday, how to get an effective snap down or apply the choke from passing the guard if they're on their back, and then applying the choke from the top in those videos that I showed you guys this week. Does anybody have any other questions about the guillotine choke? Any other issues that they have with that? All right, so let's get started with the workout. Today's workout is the same as last week. It's going to be a cardio-based workout. The thing that I want you guys to be mindful of in today's workout is your chest. So anytime we're applying any type of choke, we're using our back muscles in order to finish. So that means that I call them proud titties, you know? So you're going to be, you don't want to be choking people from here with your chest all slumped in. You actually want to broaden your chest, pull your shoulders back, squeeze your back, and push your chest into the person's back. That's going to really make the choke nice and tight. So let's all take a moment. I know this is going to be new for Tirza, who is completely new to jiu-jitsu. Well, she's not new to it. She just is not trained in it. But she's not new to it because she is my former roommate. So she knows all about jiu-jitsu. She just doesn't want to do it, which is perfectly fine. So we're going to use our legs, right? And I'm going to show you guys how to activate your back through this leg drill. Okay, so you can sit on your butt. All right, we're going to use our thigh and snake your arm in as if you're going to rear naked choke your thigh. So I want my elbow facing forward, right? And then my hands coming out the other side. So for those of that who don't know how to rear naked choke, this hand is the snake. So my hand's going to snake over my arm and then to the back, right? Here. Now, if you try to squeeze with your chest caved in, you'll notice that there's not as strong of a squeeze on your leg. But as soon as you pop your chest and then squeeze and pull back, you'll feel everything so much tighter. So, good job, Tirza. Kathy, good. Pull in. Jennifer, I can kind of see your knee. Yeah, pull your shoulders back, Jennifer, as you're squeezing. Good job, Jackie. Good job, Michelle. Job, Sarah, Amy, and Cha. Good, right? So if you guys notice the difference between when you're trying to choke somebody and you're not activating your back, my back is rounded, versus me pulling my shoulders back, popping my chest, and pulling back, right? I'm squeezing just with my arms. Now I'm using my back muscles, popping. Everything gets so much tighter from here, right? So that is our focus throughout all of our exercises today. That same sensation you felt when you went from here trying to apply the choke to here is what I want you guys to carry throughout all of the exercises today. So our first exercise for today, I'm going to break it down for you guys and then give you some I'm going to give you guys some good alternatives for them. So let me just pull it up. So first workout is our suitcase squat. Suitcase squat. So you're going to have your dumbbells. If you have weights, if you don't, no worries. You're going to have your dumbbells to your side, just outside of your feet. Make sure you guys can see me good. Just outside of your feet. You're going to squat down, pick up your weight just like you're picking up a pair of suitcases, and then squat up. That's it. When you're at the top, again, focus on pulling those shoulders back, popping those chests, squeezing your back. Then we'll come up and down when we squat. the weights will be just outside our body. If for some reason you don't have any weights, you can do the same thing, body weight, nothing in your hands. We're just doing like spirit fingers, energy through our hands, energy through our arms, and we're air squatting from here, making sure that we're keeping activation in our back the entire time. Okay, that's our first exercise. If any of you guys have any knee injuries or mobility issues with the squat, don't squat so deep. Don't worry about squatting deep. Just make sure that you feel the tension in your glutes and in the back of your thighs. So if I'm here and I just need to go down just a little bit because I'm having knee problems, that's okay, as long as you're feeling it in your glutes. Second exercise is jump squat. So jump squat, if you can jump, it's pretty self-explanatory. You're here, up and down, no weights. If you're a beast, you can do jump squat with weights, but trust me, this is gonna be a pretty grueling workout. So go at the pace that, that you can handle. We're gonna jump squat for only 20 seconds. So I expect you guys to try and explode, but if after a while you're feeling like you wanna quit, just find your own rhythm, okay? This is a stacked workout, so we're gonna repeat the exercise twice, and then we're gonna add more exercise each round. On our second round, we're gonna be adding good mornings. So this is where I'm gonna kind of have you guys try this exercise before we do it. You're gonna grab your broomstick or bar, place it behind your head. You're pulling your shoulders down. Again, we're focusing on activating that back, popping our chest. I start with my glutes squeezed in, and then I'm going to stick my butt out, stretch my booty, stretch my hamstrings, squeeze my butt forward. Right here, right? This is gonna be your cool down for about 40 seconds, right? It's a tough one, because once I give you guys these technical exercises, please find a way to catch your breath, find your rhythm in your breathing, because afterwards we're gonna go straight into explosive exercise. So after we're doing the good mornings, we're gonna follow up with kettlebell swings. The same technique applies to kettlebell swings, except for instead of just having the weight in front of us, we're gonna be swinging it like this, right? So I start with the kettlebell in front of me. I make a triangle with the kettlebell at the top of the triangle. I squat down, hike the kettlebell through my legs like a football, and then pop my hips up. You don't want to break your back. Everything squeezing those back muscles and popping it through. So let me see everybody's kettlebell swings real quick and everybody's good morning. So we'll start with you, Tirza, since you're the first in my thing. There you go. Good job. Yes. All right, Kathy, kettlebell swings and good morning. Yeah, just try to keep your arms straight. Try not to bend them, but those are good. And then what do your good mornings look like, Kathy? There we go. So the only thing, turn to your, so I'm looking at your side. The only thing is you don't want to do a squat. You literally just want to stick your butt back. Very similar to kettlebell swings. Yep. And hinge at your butt and feel all the tension in your glutes and your hamstrings. We don't want to feel it in our back. All right, how about you, Jennifer? How's it looking for you? Good. You can stand to softly bend your knees, make sure your legs aren't locked out. And then, yeah, hinge at your butt and squeeze your butt forward. Good job. And Jackie, do you need me to check your form, Jackie? You've been doing this with me for a while. Michelle, you need me to check your form? You're good. Sarah, you need me to check your form? You're good. Amy, you're good. Do you need me to check it? We've been doing it for a while too. And then Cha is off screen. So, okay. All right. So after kettlebell swings, we're going to be adding in our overhead squat. So you're just going to use your bar again. Your bar is going to go over your head like this, right? And then we're just squatting down, air squat. Only go down as low as you can control. Good job. Good job, everyone. Checking you all out, checking you all out. Looks good. Good. Thrusters. So thrusters, you'll use a light weight or no weights. You don't really need any weights for the thrusters. I like to use these blocks, but you don't need to have any weight in your hand whatsoever. And you're gonna squat down and push up. Squat and push, right? So as I push the weight up, as I'm coming down, the weight comes down, and then I just thrust the weights back up. Last round is our core round, okay? So we're gonna be adding in burpees and floor pikes. All of you guys know how to do a burpee? Floor pikes will look like this. You're just gonna hold a pike in position. So, boom. We're just gonna pike up and hold here, pushing the ground away. And that's it. All right, you guys. Let me see. Yep. You don't even have to have your feet elevated. You can do it straight on the floor. Yes, good job, Michelle. Yep, good. Awesome. All right, you guys, I know it feels like we've been doing a lot of talking, but this is literally a 22-minute and 10-second workout, nonstop. So make sure your water is nearby, have your music ready. We're gonna start it off in a few seconds. Time to get pumped up. Boom, boom, boom. Actually, I think I'm gonna play some music for myself too. I rarely play music in the background, but today I am feeling it. So I'll put on some, I love Glitch Mob, so open Spotify. There we go. All right, y'all, starting with suitcase squats. Starting in 14, 13, 12, 11, 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. suitcase squat, go. Two, one, jump squats. Suitcase squats, back to it. This is where we want to start catching our breath. Make sure your chest is popped back. Only go down as low as you can control. Jump squats. Here is 20 seconds, so we want to work on our explosiveness and our speed. If you guys are feeling it already, just find a rhythm in your breathing. Break, 10-second break. Okay, we're gonna do suitcase squats again, and then we're adding in good mornings. Suitcase squats. Find your breath in these reps. This is where we find our breathing and movement. You don't want to necessarily push yourself here. What we're looking for is tension in our muscles. Jumping squats. Good morning. Grab your stick. Find your breath. Slow it down. Tension. We're trying to stretch and squeeze our muscles as much as possible here. Kettlebell swings. Suitcase squat. Oh, it's a break, 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 break. We're gonna break and then go back into suitcase squats. Back at it, suitcase squats. Tension, we wanna push our knees outside our body. So we don't want our knees caving in. Try not to bend at the back. Remember, we're focusing on our chest here. 20 seconds of explosiveness jump squat. Explode as hard as you can. Good morning. How are y'all doing? Keep the tension in your glutes. Try not to let the tension go to your back. Kettlebell swings. Break. So this time we're adding overhead press and overhead squat. Starting with suitcase squats. Let's go, suitcase squats. Only as low as you can control. Try not to break at your back. You're stretching your glutes. Jump squats. Sometimes you want to see how hard you can jump. Sometimes you might want to see how fast you can jump. You only got 20 seconds here. And then you're recovering with good mornings. Recover, good mornings. Grab your stick. Remember that chest. Remember that back. Kettlebell swings. Overhead squat. Grab your stick, put it above your head. 40 seconds here. Focusing on technique. Just focusing on how we hinge. If you can't go too low, that's okay. Some of us might have a little bit of immobility in our upper back and our thoracic spine. That means you need to work on some trigger point therapy to open up your back, some mobility exercises to open up your back, upper back. Thrusters. I'm gonna do this body weight, so you just raise the roof. Raise the roof. If you have a light dumbbell in your hand, you're doing the same thing. This is for speed. We got 20 seconds to move as hard and as fast as we can. 2, 1, break. We're gonna do this again. So our 20 seconds, we're gonna move as hard and as fast as we can. suitcase squats. Pick up your dumbbells, your weights, suitcase squat, focus on that chest. Try to really focus and not go beyond your limitations here. Just tension in your back, tension in your glutes. That's as far as you need to go. Focusing on tension and these longer exercises. Focusing on posture in these longer exercises. And now we explode for jump squats, 20 seconds. Now I'm going, how high can I jump? How hard can I explode here? 20 seconds. One, good morning. Grab your stick, catch your breath. Tension in your glutes. We slow down, we focus again on posture and tension. Keep the tension in your glutes. Don't let it go to your back. If it's going to your back, don't go down as low. Shorten up the range of motion if you're feeling it in your back. Just focusing on opening and squeezing your glutes. Kettlebell swings. This is naturally explosive exercises. You have to explode with your hips. 20 seconds. Overhead squat. Slow it back down. Posture and tension. Thrusters. This time I'm grabbing my weight, raising the roof as I squat. Hard and fast, 20 seconds. Break. This is our last 2 rounds. We're adding in burpees and a pike. Starting with suitcase squats. Let's go. Suitcase squats. Last 2 rounds. You can push through it. If you're having hardness in your breath, this is where we find our rhythm. Move with the rhythm of your breath. Pop that chest. Don't break out your back. Tension in your glutes. Squeeze that back. Weights down, explode, 20 seconds. I'm going as fast this time. How fast can I explode? How fast, how hard can I explode for 20 seconds? Good morning. Grab your bar. Find your breath here. Find your breath. Focus on tension. Focus on posture. Focus on technique. Use your glutes, not your back, to squeeze yourself up. Kettlebell swings. Overhead squat, grab your bar, slow it down. Thrusters. Grab your lightweight or air raise the roof. Hard and fast. 20 seconds. 20 seconds is a short time. Break. Then we're gonna go into either, I think it's pike or burpees after this. Floor pikes. So I'm doing my pikes on the floor so you guys can see me. So here, boom. And when you're in this floor pike, try not to relax your navel. Try to actively focus on pulling your navel to your spine. It's a little hard for me to do it as I'm talking, but actively focus on pulling your navel to your spine and stacking your hips over your hands. Some people might have limitations here. That's okay. From here, we burpee. Boom. Up. 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 Whew. My headset's come out. Only 20 seconds. Rest. Suit quay squats. Slow it down for you here. Slow it down, slow it down. Chest, chest, chest. Just focus on technique. Jump squat. I'm focusing on explosiveness now. It's our last round. Good morning. Grab your stick. Slow it down, slow it down. Don't bend at your back. Stretch your glutes. It's not as far over as you can bend. It's about how much you can stretch your glutes, how much you can stretch your hamstrings. And then squeeze them at the top. Kettlebell swings, grab them. Two, one, overhead squat. Thrusters. Hard and fast, hard and fast. Break, and then we're going to go into our floor pikes. Floor pikes. Actively focus on pulling your navel to your spine. Try to get as much as a hip stacked over hands as possible. If your feet are elevated, it's good. If not, just pull your belly button to your spine. Straight into burpees. Let's go. Last 20 seconds. That's time. Workout complete. Whew. For you guys new to this class, how are you feeling?
I'm sweating.
Yep. This is a sweaty one, a sweaty one. Ooh, yes, Kathy.
All right.
Who's talking? Oh.
Here's a.
Oh. I was trying to go back to the, oh, this is how we go back to it. How you feeling, Kathy?
Good, good.
Good, good. Nice. Awesome. How about you, Jennifer? How's it going? She's like,
better than I thought. I haven't really been working out for 6 weeks.
You said you did better than you thought?
Yeah.
That's awesome. That's good.
Well, I took a break for 6 weeks from really doing much working out at all, so I thought I was going to die today.
Yeah, but you made it through. That's awesome. Good, good, good. Jackie, how you feeling? Sweaty again?
Sweaty again. Yeah.
Nice.
It felt a little bit easier this time. I think my weights are getting lighter.
Okay. I think your cardio could be going up too. I feel better than I did last week when I did it too.
Oh, okay. Yeah, that could be it.
How about you, Michelle? First time doing this one, huh?
No, I've been working on my leg strength just because in general, and I was hesitant to like push myself to go fast, but I did, and it felt good.
Oh, good, good, awesome.
Progress.
Awesome. How about you, Sarah? How you feeling?
You're muted.
That was great.
Awesome, awesome.
Good workout, thanks.
You're welcome. Amy, just as sweaty as last week or doing better?
Oh man, I got a puddle over here I have to clean up.
Oh no. Nice. Good job. Cha, how is it?
Good. I substituted some leg stuff with arm stuff because I'm gonna lift in the morning, so I didn't want to like
burn yourself out.
Yeah, exactly.
Yeah.
But I have a question about the pike. When you're piking, if you're piking off of something that's like so elevated piking, do you want your hips over your shoulders, or like are you trying to get 90 degrees?
Yeah, because so the pike is trying to work you into a handstand, right? So we want to try to get our hips as stacked on top of our shoulders and our hands as much as possible. There are people who have more mobility there. Their hips might even be a little bit further back. You know what I mean? So it's hard for me to explain, but they might be a little bit over the hands. versus in front of the hands, just because people might have more mobility there, and that's totally fine. But the goal is to work to the handstand.
Okay.
Awesome. Cool. Awesome. Okay, you guys. Does anybody have any further questions?
Oh, thanks. These are awesome, Coach Vaughn. Love it.
Awesome. I'm glad you guys enjoyed it. Hopefully, I will see some of you guys on Saturday to go over the entries and setups into the guillotine chokes in detail. Again, my Saturday class is free, and it's a lecture-based class, so most anybody can join. It's going to be a discussion, and I'm going to make sure I have some videos coming out leading up to the class, so you kind of know what you're getting yourself into. All right. And if, as usual, if you have any questions or need any support or anything, feel free to drop me a DM, hit me up on Instagram, or if you got my number, hit me up or in the group chat. And I'll see you guys either on Saturday or next week.
Thank you.
You're welcome. Yeah.